welcome to the LP I picked to fill the gap from Call of Cthulhu. Sorry about that again. I don't have limited time to mess with this stuff, but this time I'm gonna play a game that I'm actually fairly decent at. And there's demons and crests and fire. Last Halloween month I showed off the prequel to this, Gargoyle's Quest 2, on the Game Boy. And this game is, like, an amazingly flawed... It's so close to being a masterpiece. Oh, is it ever. Oh, just look at this intro. That's me. We're in a coliseum. Oh, boy. Oh, I can't move yet. Zombie dragon! Run. This blew my tiny childhood mind when I was a tiny child in Hood. The story of this game, though, because they just kind of throw you into it. By the way, you don't have a health meter, but you have 3 hits, so don't get hit. Whoop! And don't run into him, he has the touch of death. As he is a zombie dragon. The story of this game is you, Firebrand, the demon from Ghosts and Goblins and all that. You got all the crests. The magical crests. The demon's crests. And in summary, you fought a great dragon for, I think, the last one, or maybe all of them. And this is the great dragon. And after your victory with the dragon, you know, you were kind of tired because you fought a giant dragon. And during that time, one of your fellow demons kind of sniped you and attacked you while you were weak and took all the crests and scattered him. That's a life up, by the way. It's kind of a Metroidvania game. Oh, it has so much potential, but there's so many little mistakes in it that make it kind of but it's still good. Boop! They show you how to do that. That button, okay. And then he captures you and he puts you in a coliseum, and I think he brings the dragon back to life to torment you, and then just leaves you to your fate. And here we are. So yeah, this is made by Capcom. It's sort of got, you know, the ghosts and goblins, ghosts and ghouls, ghosts and goblins, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I hate these little dancing axemen. Nope. Ooh, I love that background. Look at that background. Yeah, this game, it's got a big following, I can say that. But it doesn't, some mistakes it makes, the exploration's kind of meh. They wanted to do a Metroidvania, and it doesn't work. It doesn't flow. Your sprite feels a little too big on many of the boss battles as well. And one of the big things that makes this game unfun, and why I'll probably never fully 100% LP it and just do it in a one-off, is the bosses get ridiculous. I'm mainly talking about, I think, the last 2 bosses. The fake final boss has 3 forms, and his last form is just... It's not even fun. It's not that kind of challenging fun. Hippogriff! What you gonna do? Wings. And then there's a secret final boss where you enter a password that you get from defeating the other final boss, and that guy's just... It's not fun. Like, there's challenging bosses that are fun. Not these guys. Interesting thing with the hippogriffs, I think there's like 3 versions of this boss, maybe 4. But, unlike other bosses, you can continuously hit him even when he's flashing. Can't do that with the other bosses. You can only get in a few hits, so basically go up and machine gun him. I kind of know his pattern, so I know when he's gonna... Another thing people complain about is, and I agree, the level design isn't... So think about the level of design of other Metroidvanias, or even other platformers, Mega Man, all that. You know, they jive with your skill set. And as you improve... I'm just saving just in case it crashes. In the other Gargoyle games, you had a limited wing power. You could only hover for whatever your wing power was. You can hover endlessly here, and it makes, like, here's one of the points. It makes these things pointless. Look, I don't have to do this stage. Yeah, I could jump down here, and, you know, oh no, perils. But it's just, it's frustrating that they made a level design and they didn't. I think you should have had limited wing power, and the hovering doesn't really. I can't really think of instances when the hovering, like there's not even many boss not abilities, but boss attacks where you hidden items where you need to hover or something. It's just, I think it would have been better if it was just a flappy thing that was limited. And there's actually a dragon, a demon form that can't fly, which would have been a cool restriction. And my last, I love this game. I love the art, I love the music. It just, it could have been so perfect. It could have been this amazing, spooky demon. Oops. Oh, what they're dropping. So anything with a little flame in it. There's two of them. The big flame and little flame. Little flame restores 1 HP. Big flame restores all HP. And then they drop a gold. You can see I have GP there. Oh yeah, and you get a bunch of crests and spells. Well, you have to buy the spells, but you get vellum and urns to hold them. And then you get talismans, which are... they're like passives, and you equip them. Like, give you more armor, or give you more power with your attack. But... the gold. So yeah, you need gold to buy the spells and the potions, as I said. And, something else which I'll go over, which I also hate in the game. This guy is cool, he has awesome feet. I don't know why I point that out, it just looks, I like his feet. Watched your progress, and I'm glad that I shall be the purple text box. One to put an end to your petty crusade. Ha ha ha. Believe you've heard of me, I'm Arma. I'll be your executioner. This is where the game, I feel, like, if you can't kill Arma and you're struggling a ton to kill Arma, you will not be able to get, like, even halfway through this game. Because stuff is just... it's just tough. And you fight Arma, I think, like, 4 times, and each time he gets a different attack, and he gets more HP, and he gets better. This is his basic Arma form, and he looks cool. I like when people give demons angel wings like that, and he looks like a gargoyle bird. And I appreciate that. Woo! Hey, that was a cheap blow. So him hitting you does 1 damage, but that little ball he shoots out does 2 damage, I think, but I didn't get hit by it. Haha! You do seem to possess the strength people have been talking about. I look forward to our next encounter, and he leaves a turd. Yay! You have found the Crest of Earth. This is the gargoyle said that can't fly. The ground gargoyle, or the grand, I don't know. We're gonna say ground. Gain great speed and strength to break stone statues. He's basically a HM, like in Pokemon. You basically turn into him so you can access places. But yeah, so world map. Don't make me make a Mode 7 joke I just did. So these are little shops. There's a potion and a spell shop. There's some hidden areas on here, which I'm not going to go to, but there's this thing. Oh, this thing. So... this is a little fun minigame. You know how you do the skull smash thing? Well, I'll just show it off. Haha! It has been a long time since customers have visited my shop. Welcome to the Trio de Pago. There's 3 of them. Yeah, there's like easy, hard, and extra. I think maybe there could be 4 for all I know. Yup. Oh, I'm out of practice. Oh, I'm really out of practice. So yeah. You got a headbutt. You can see how hard this is. But yeah, what they want you to do is do this. There's a really hard mode. You can see the torches at the time they're going out. And the hard mode is you have to smash like 15 skulls in like 20 seconds. It's ridiculous. And it's the only way to get the last life power-up. Looks like you need more practice. Yep. Bye. And it's just very annoying because you have to grind up with that. The controls are very sticky and odd and delayed. And then the open world thing, so yeah. This is cool that you can go to open world, and each little thing that has, you know, like graphics, like those towers and such, the bones here, they're all stages, but the problem is you can't really go to any of these stages and even do anything right now. I think you can get something here, maybe, but it's difficult because you have, like, no life or power-ups. And half the stages aren't even unlocked. It's very odd. Like, something appears in that water, something appears in that frozen north. But what you want to do is go to this town, which I totally missed. Yeah, you just sort of land on the graphics. Once again, I'm gonna save state just in case. I have no idea what's going on here with these blocks and stuff, but yeah. This is where you can practice headbutting if you want. And you can break each of these windows. You can also farm for gold here, because this thing always gives a 20 gold. The little things give 1. Oh, I can show off the ground Gorgrel now. So he's, yeah, he can't fly. He does have little dinky wings on his back, but you can't see him unless you're going into a door. His standing still attack is this. Goes along the ground, breaks and damages. It actually does 2 damage instead of 1, and then his jumping attack, he can shoot straight ahead, but it's crappy. And his special thing is he gets great speed and agility, which has such a massive delay. Oh yeah, this guy tells you about your forms. Joe's wearing a uniform something like yours. Some running, yeah, you can break statues with him. And there will just be statues in the way in the level, and you'll have to break them. And it's, like I said, it feels more like an HM cut, HM statue break. I'm trying to break this skull. Not a lot of people know you can do that, that's cool. And over here is the best potion shop. You can't get to it until you can break these blocks, which we can't yet. Boop. Ooh, life. And I think in here is a talisman. Hey, I've seen her in here before. Are you a stranger here? No. Sure that red demon firebrand escaped the Colosseum? How do you know that? I just... whatever. So each of these places, I think this is, yeah, this guy sells you spells? Oh, some of these are so pointless. I don't even think Shadow does anything. I've never used it. Hold can freeze all enemies on screen, doesn't work on bosses. Imps attack enemies, but doesn't work on bosses. Shock, I've never used that. Death actually is useful. It deals a bunch of damage, and it does work on bosses, and you can use it to sort of cut their health in half. Oh, you can also headbutt these, which I think is hilarious. It's like Mario. And in here is... well, for some pots, you can hit these if you want. This guy, he tells you any talisman you have equipped, because it doesn't tell you what they do. You can come in here, and he'll be like, oh, that's the whatever talisman. That hits this stuff. But I'm going to show you a little trick that you can do to make this game a slight easier. First, I'm going to leave. You can get a pretty good talisman, like, right now. It's called the... I don't know which one is the potion shop, we're just going to guess. It's called the hand talisman. This is a spell guy. The potion guy looks like if a flea and the Mothman had a child, and we're about to see him. But yeah, there's the talisman you can get is called the hand talisman, and it lets you shoot more projectiles at once, since right now only one can be on screen. And here's the potions. These let you escape from battles and stuff. It's dumb. There's one more called ginseng, which restores all of your HP. Herb right now. Yeah, yes. Elixir is somewhat useful. If you die, I think it restores, it like saves your life so you don't actually die, and you, sorry, I don't want it to crash. It saves your life, and you, I think it restores half of your HP back, I forget. It's somewhat useful, but if you're, you know, on track and watching your health, ginseng is way better, but you can only get ginseng from this potion shop up here, and I think it's like 150 gold, so it's expensive. Oh, you can also use the rush attack to smash through this stuff too, and it lags the game, because why not? Oops, I didn't select it. Yeah, there we go. Window. But yeah, I'll show you. This is a trick that I learned. Just this is because this game, you know, it can be hard. It's a very tight platformer that has that property. I love these guys. They're so funny. Ah, not this guy though. So you can't swim in jump up here. You can't swim in water at all yet. Ah, that was a cheap hit. So don't even try to swim in water. You just take periodic damage and it freezes you. These guys are annoying because they take 2. Oh, I thought they took 2 hits. No, they do. If you come over here... Oh, you can also... Whoa. Just jump over that. Sorry, I'm using save states. Come over here. I'll stop now. Ghost. Turn into the earth gargoyle. Jump down here. And just dash. You might need a health potion, you might not, but there's the hand talisman. It's actually down here. It's the hardest thing to get. You'll die. Oh well. I like the death animation. And now we retry. And we can equip the hand talisman, which, as I said, lets you have more... Now I can shoot 2 projectiles at the same time. Very useful. And you can kill those ghosts in quote-unquote 1 hit or 1 volley. Come up here. You do get a water gargoyle form, and it's for the water. Hooray! Strut, swiggity swooty. Come for that demon booty. But yeah, you can't do anything down right now. There's 2 ways to go in this stage. There's, here. You can see there's something behind that statue. Ooh, a secret statue. Oh, don't shoot me. Or you can go to the right. The right leads you to, like, this creepy place with hands, and you get to a boss that's very annoying to fight right now, and all it does is give you a heart. This is kind of the correct way to go right now. Oh, would you stop that? Oof. This is where the level design is nifty. This level is pretty much designed for the ground gargoyle. I can speak. There's stuff to smash. The level slopes down, so his weapon is exceedingly useful. These monsters are hard to hit unless you can, So, oops, should've jumped. Like, these guys you want to hit from far away because they explode. It's really nice. The only annoying things are... I'm saving state again. See those bats? Right there, they're annoying. Boop. Oof. I don't know why I'm doing the dash. I keep thinking it's Mega Man. Nah, he's right below me. Yeah, these guys take 2 hits, and they're just annoying. But I have the hand thing, so I can, as I said, kill them in 1 volley. And if you look down there... Sorry, I'm just saving the state. This has crashed so many times. And sometimes you can get them coming on your one side and you can just smash them. But I'm gonna switch to fire, and I forgot to press the button. His thing goes all the way across the screen, and you can just... yeah. But you gotta switch back. Like I said, HM. Smash, but watch me go through the door. You can see his little dinky wings for a second. Boop! Another mechanic that would have been done better. There's candles, and only, I think, 3 weapons can light the candles. Oh no, these are actual bats, and they're frickin' adorable. Look at them. But they latch onto you, and... okay, so you light the candles. They latch onto you, and... oh, they're just annoying. They constantly do damage, and just, yeah. But yeah, you can light the candles in this room to get it to brighten up. Still can't destroy those blocks. There's this guy, you can't destroy him yet, but he comes and he basically noms the fires away, and he damages you, so... he's a jerk. But yeah, you can kind of see... oh boy, the bats. I'll show you what the bat does. See, they stay on you. I think... yeah, they go... I think they jump off you after a bit. But I'm not sure. I've had them... sometimes you're flying around like a maze and they just latch on. But yeah, see how I can't hit these guys until they rear up their necks? Woo! And they take 2 hits. Oh, more bats. So, I'm doing... Go away. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good in this game. Like, okay, I've saved state a few times. Ah, no! And I'm doing pretty good in this game. Gets assaulted by bats. But this is a kind of game where... Oh, jeez. You kind of have to memorize... Nope, I'm gonna die. Whatever. You have to kind of memorize what's going on in this game, and it's really annoying because it's kind of like The Lion King, where if you've ever played one of the Lion King versions, either for I think it was on the Genesis or the Super Nintendo, holy crap, you have to, like, know where everything is to get by, and it's very annoying. Oh, no, you don't, bat! Okay, he went away. I have to stop saying that, oh, I'm doing okay, because then I die. Oh, boy. Bye-bye, bats. Urgh. We're just gonna slip by these bastards. Oh, no. Why do you appear right there? And there's a door right here. Next episode, we're going to fight this thing. So yeah, see you next episode. It'll be slimy. Bye!